Oh, well. Hi, everyone.
Welcome,
Hi,
y'all. Casey
everyone.
doesn't have audio for some reason.
It happens occasionally. Just occasionally. There we go. I think I can be heard now. Cody White, y'all, can you hear me?
Cody, what?
He'll let us know, I'm sure. Hello, all. Welcome back to Kids on Bikes. We took a week off, but we are back with all new stuff. I'm a Twitch affiliate now, and I'm super excited about it.
Yay.
With that, I can do all sorts of cool new stuff for you guys. We can do reruns of the show now, which I'm trying to decide on a day. If anyone has suggestions, let me know. I'm thinking I'll run it on Mondays, probably. Maybe over the weekend. I don't know what's better for most people that watch. All four of you. But I don't need the headset today. But we can do that. I got custom emotes you can see over in the chat. I made a little custom emote that says play more games. And if you're a fan of the show, I think the next one, if we can get 15 subscribers, 15, then I'm going to get another emote, and this one will be Shelly's jar of milk.
Oh, yes.
Bird and all. So if you are a fan of my stream, or just if you're a fan of milk, subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime,
that encompasses everyone.
Yeah. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe free of charge. You get one free subscription to Twitch a month with your Amazon Prime because Amazon owns everything.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So just you have to renew it. You have to re-up it every month though. When you just are subscribing to a channel, you can set it to auto renew. But if you're doing it with Twitch Prime, you have to do it manually. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. Help us get some milk.
We want milk.
I'm working on sub badges.
Bring
as
Shelly
well.
to emoji.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get all sorts of cool emojis. We can work up to I think 7 or something like that. It's quite a few. We also added a little thing at the bottom, channel points, which if you click where it has the little purple bubble, you see there are options for things. The coolest one, well, there are two really cool ones. The first one, for 600 channel points, you can give Dante or Roxy a treat. Just hit 600, spend 600 channel points, put the name of the dog you want to get a treat. I don't know if our other cast members would like to extend that to their dogs. Would you like y'all's dogs to be in the running for channel point treats?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure Turnip would love. She loves treats, and I'll show her getting a treat.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Turnip, Bosco, anyone else? Any other dogs? When
I
Joe's
don't
back,
have
Sadie.
Cats, maybe.
Yeah, I saw your three. Oh yeah, cats would be fine too. So
Yeah.
Marcelo.
Bruce and Muzzy.
Yes.
I'll make a list at some point.
All the pets could get treats.
Yeah, you can give all the pets treats. It's great. You get 100 sub points or 100 channel points for every 30 minutes you spend on the channel. So
Woo.
3 hours you can give a dog a treat. I think I can somehow give people some freebies to start, but we'll figure that out later. Another thing you can do, in this game, Kids on Bikes, our players have tokens that they can spend to succeed on a roll where they would have failed. 100 points, you can give a player a token. Just when you spend the points, put the name of the player you want to get a freebie, and they get a free token. You can do that with bits too. 100 bits, and I'll give a player a free token. What else? There's one more. Oh, there's one on here. If you can allot 3,000 points, you can have a say in a game for the schedule. So when we move on from this game, you can guide the stream and help us pick the next game. But those are all of our rewards for now, except for posture check. Since I have a tendency to slouch, you can spend 50 points and tell me to sit up straight. My old theater teacher will love that one. That one I didn't make. It was just in there. There's another one that's like drink water instead of soda, and that one I took away because I do what I want.
I select if I want.
Yeah.
What if they don't drink soda?
I liked the posture check one because my old theater teacher,
That's
if he
funny.
ever sees the stream, will do that. I can hear him in my head. Sit up right. Wherever you are, Ken Zimmerman. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other announcements related to the affiliate thing. You can gift other people subs. I tried to gift one out and it gave it to Alex. So Alex, you have a free subscription for the month to the channel. Fun fact. But yeah, anyone else have anything cool going on we should know about? Cody got a car.
Well,
That was
we're doing
cool.
a different knitted item this week.
Nice.
It's
And,
a red.
Did I see it's your dog's birthday, Mariah?
It is my dog's birthday.
Oh.
Birdie boy.
Birdie is 12 today, so give him all the treats. He should get all the treats today.
All the treats. He's an
That's
old
true.
Yeah.
man.
And
Him's an old man.
and on top of that, I enjoyed the get off my lawn face post. But
Yes.
if you want to see more dogs, find us on Instagram. We all have a tendency to
We're all
post lots
there.
of dog photos there.
True. So true.
Not me, but my wife does.
And cats.
And cats.
Lots of cat
I
photos, too.
I forget cats because I don't have one. And I'm a narcissist. But that's not true.
That is not true at all. We're like the farthest thing from a narcissist.
But oh man. Speaking of giving other people's the limelight, did anyone catch Megan's stream of Maneater on Monday?
No, I haven't
'Cause
watched it yet.
You need to check that game out. She's gonna be
I
playing it
totally
every
forgot
Monday,
about it.
and it looks super fun.
I really want to play it.
Yeah, you just go around
love to
eating
play it.
people while Jerry from Rick and Morty tells you shark facts, which is really all I need from a game. But anyways, I have one other surprise for the stream, and that is we now have music. Hold on. Where is it?
Wait for it. It was just working.
There we are. So I signed up for Epidemic Sound so we can have music on the channel now. This is my generic 90s high school playlist.
Oh yeah.
I have creepy music in here too, and I have a couple of themes picked out for each character. Or most of them, I'm not quite done yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But this felt like very 90s high school.
Yeah, definitely. We need some ska in there, so
I actually may
Double.
have that
My
as an
friend
option.
Double who's watching should
There-
suggest some songs.
There is Cody.
Oh. That cow of a dog.
No.
But yeah.
The Xavier software is gonna echo.
I know. I can hear it enough.
Oh, poor Cody.
Cody,
I
we used to
really
be,
hate ska.
we were in a band together all throughout high school called Vash the Stampede. And Cody really hates ska, and I went through a ska thing in high school.
Yeah, me
It's really
too.
easy to not have your band be a ska band because you need trumpets. So there's always a good excuse not to be a ska band.
We had one friend who played trumpet, and he was not interested. Your first, Double Chomp says his first concert was Real Big Fish. Mine was Flogging Molly, I think. Yeah. Best one was probably Rush. It was probably best concert.
Mine was definitely a Christian rock band.
Oh, if we're counting that, my church definitely made me go to like Acquire the Fire and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Winter Jam.
Mine I think was DC Talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some Toby Mac. I did lights for him
Yeah.
one time. But all right.
My first concert was Maroon 5, which I am told upon learning more about concerts is not a good first concert.
I mean, if you're into Maroon 5, there's nothing wrong with Maroon 5.
Oh, I didn't know who Maroon 5 was. My friend wanted to go.
Gotcha.
I don't mind listening to Maroon 5 every day, out on the corner. Okay.
In the pouring rain
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Whatever that is. Oh dear. Okay, but anyways, we're getting back into our game. Where we left off,
Weird.
yeah, it was starting to get a little weird. Our heroes went to the movie theater together. Heroes? Is that what we're calling them now? The kids went to the movie
Kids?
theater together
They are heroes.
to see. What did you guys see? You saw Men in Black.
You did see.
While seeing Men in Black, Cody's character, Chip, had a bit of an episode with his candy sticks that he collects, and was making strange geometric shapes, and maybe messed up the movie? We don't really know yet. Trevor has a secret admirer, not so secret. Miles and Trevor went to the soda shop where they met Agent Emily Kyun, who had a card that said she was an FBI agent, but, you know, sure, right? How could that be?
Yeah.
But she wants to meet up with them all. And I think that is where we'll pick up.
I have it in my notes that the last thing that happened was Chip was making his mysterious pattern before bed,
Yeah, I blew out the light bulb.
and he
Oh,
blew
yeah,
out
yeah,
the
yeah.
light bulb.
So we'll
And
go back
passed
to that.
out.
We'll go back to that moment. I do
Yeah.
believe where we left off. Then you were in your room, fiddling with your stuff, with your candy sticks. You remade the shape, and as you did, you noticed you lifted yourself up, and as you did, the chair hit the ground because it was floating. Your light bulb in your lamp popped, and you were bleeding a little bit from your nose.
Yeah, that's right.
Where do we go from here?
So I assume we're in my room, right?
Yes.
Okay. So being the conscientious and concerned fellow I am, I quickly repackage my candy sticks, and I also get out some more of my little plastic baggies I use for candy sticks and fill them up with the glass shards of the light bulb.
Mhm.
I am going to, I guess I'm going to try to sneak to the bathroom actually to get some toilet paper to clog up my nose. I don't want my parents to know what just happened.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Do you rush as you go? Or are you trying not to wake anybody up type of thing?
I'm sneak focused.
Okay. Roll flight for me, difficulty of 4.
Okay. Let me get out my roly boys, sometimes referred to as dice. 18.
18. Simple. You know that you know where your parents are at this time of night. Your mom is downstairs watching The Price is Right, and your dad's in his study. Huh?
Go on.
I don't know what time shows come on.
Price is Right is not a nighttime show.
Classic daytime television.
Just the news. Just the news. Then. Fine. Whatever. Whatever.
What kind of monster is watching The Price is Right at night?
Maybe it's a rerun.
She tapes it. It's on while she's at work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
she
kind of
like
monster?
VCR tapes it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. She records it.
Can't miss my stories.
Or
Yeah.
what is the soap opera General Hospital? She's watching General Hospital on VHS that she recorded.
Okay.
And your father's in his study, having a nightcap and going over tomorrow's appointments, seeing if he
Mhm.
needs to like check on anything beforehand. You heard him talking. He has a very complicated root canal tomorrow, and he's doing a little bit of brushing up, make sure he's got his stuff in order. So yeah, you quietly abscond to the bathroom, and you get some toilet paper down. It's fairly easy. It wasn't that bad. It was just a little bit. It's already better by the time you get there.
okay, I'm just gonna like go back to my room. I'm just trying to like damage control right now so that my parents don't get mad at me. So I'm like heading back. I'm gonna go to bed.
Trevor, we'll go to you. I'm gonna guess by this time you and Miles have parted ways after
Yeah,
meeting with Agent Kyun.
Yeah. We
Where'd
had
you
ended
go?
just going home.
Just going home?
Yeah.
Anything happen on the way?
No. Just kind of contemplate all the weird stuff that happened today before going to bed.
Shelly, I believe you're also at home. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Shelly is at home. I believe she went home with Randy after they were hanging out at the reptile shack.
Correct. So, oh yeah, you stayed around and took Jamie
Yeah.
home as well, I believe.
Mhm.
Or was it Chip? You took Chip home.
Yeah, they took Chip home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Randy gets you home. So Shelly, it's good to see you making some friends around town, around school. You know, I haven't really seen you hang out with this many people in a long time. It's good to see.
Yeah, she did shine my cast.
Oh, did she now? That's right. Good. What about
Yeah, you.
What about that boy you've been hanging out with? Trevor's his name, yeah?
Yeah. What about him?
Nothing. He seems nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, Shelly, you
It's
let
not
me know
that
if you let me know if I can do anything for you. I'm just glad to see you making some friends.
Look, Randy, don't be weird. Look, we're cool and all, but like, don't make it weird, okay?
Oh, all right. I'm just all right.
Thanks.
You will. And I think about that.
Do we have any hot pockets, pizza rolls?
Hot pockets?
Hungry.
I'll have to. Let me see. Hot pockets. We got.
Hey, just bring them to my room, okay? And she goes in the room and slams the door.
Slams the door. Okay. What are you doing in the meantime as Randy digs through the freezer?
I'm gonna go and organize my collection of little bones and just make sure it looks good and everything's dusted, and I have my bird that I put together over here, and I'm gonna like make sure everything looks exactly like it should over there.
Okay.
That's the only part of Shelly's room that's like meticulously organized. Everything else is like really dirty and messy. She has dirty clothes kind of thrown out everywhere, like empty jars of milk sitting in random places.
Oh, wonderful. As you
But
organize.
her collection looks pristine.
Okay. As you're organizing that, Randy comes to the door. Do you wanna? We got Philly cheesesteak and we got 4 cheese. Which do you prefer?
Half and half.
All right. He comes back with he made 2 of them and he cut them in half and kind of just set them next to each other. He's got a plate with the other 2 halves. Works for me.
Thanks, Randy. You're cool.
No problem, Sheila.
Something.
What about you, Jamie? What happens on your way home?
I'm stalking because my sister decided to come to the movies with us. And she's not quite sure what to do about it. But I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, she'd probably say something about, like, why did you have to come to the movies?
Well, they invited me. Duh.
Well, like, why did you want to hang out with them? They're
Well,
not even my friends.
well,
You don't even go here.
You don't even go to the school.
well. Trevor's my age, Jamie.
Well, he's my friend, so that's better.
Well, I just think Trevor's cool.
Yeah, but he's cool for me. I didn't invite you to come.
Look, can you just help me out here?
With what?
Just
Ruining all of my fun things for me to do?
just
Like, why do you even want to come? Why did you even want to come see it? You don't even like aliens.
I mean, of course I do. Roll
Wait.
roll charm for me, Jamie. Difficulty of 5.
Jamie is so charming. This should be easy.
So charming.
Jamie has no charm and no chill. Got a 2.
Little devil child.
I got a 3.
Make sure to mark your
Tokens.
tokens.
Where's
Failures.
that?
You get one.
Keep up with your failures.
Yup. Failures are good. Failures lead to later success. I'm gonna do better about keeping up with tokens too. Because somebody has to. Jamie. 1 dash mark. Okay. So then. Look, I think Trevor's really cool, and because you get to hang out with him, it's a good excuse for me to hang out with him, and just,
But like, why do you need an excuse to hang out with him?
because I don't,
Like, I'm hanging out with him because it's his job to be my friend. It's not his job to be your friend.
well, maybe
And like, he is only cool because he has snakes. So like, why do you want to hang out with him?
because he just seems cool.
You don't even like snakes either.
Look, Jamie, you'll understand when you're older.
You don't like snakes. You don't like aliens. He likes those things. So I don't know why someone liking stuff that you don't like makes them cool.
She like stops to think. Huh. Well, whatever, Jamie. You'll get it when you're older. We're home anyways.
Oh, but okay, I guess. Old people are weird.
Little people are weird.
Did she say old people?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, she storms off inside.
I guess I go inside and do my homework a little
Okay.
bit.
What kind of homework do you have tonight?
Math homework.
Oh, fun. Back to the times tables.
Yeah.
How's that go for you? Is Jamie good
Uh,
at school? Like,
No.
no.
I mean, I guess I'm fine. I'm not failing,
Okay.
but like, not having a great time.
Is it one of? Is it like the this isn't hard? I'm just bored type of scenarios, or a little bit of
Yeah,
both?
probably.
Okay. So you push through your homework. Maybe takes you a little longer than you would like.
I just don't want to be doing it most of the time.
And I think that brings us to the next morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you said that it's a Saturday now.
I think yeah, it was Friday. Yeah, so today's Saturday.
Yeah. So where does the weekend take us?
I'm awake and in the woods immediately.
Okay. What do you do in the woods, anyways, Jamie? And is this kind of like the woods or like the little section of trees behind your house? Woods.
Yeah, it's like a maybe a half acre
Okay.
worth of trees in between the like. It's like a ditch with a stream and some trees on either side of it between two streets.
Okay.
And I have a little secret fort and stuff.
Okay.
I like try to set traps. But I'm 8.
Traps. Interesting. Do you ever catch anything?
Not yet, but I will one day, and I want to go to the library to get some books so that I can prove my trap.
Okay, well let's see if today is that day. Do me a favor and just roll, what do we want to call that?
Roll for the library.
Well, let's roll we're gonna roll for your traps. I think it's a brains roll. I
Yeah,
think constructing a trap is brains based. I feel like. And by the way, in the future, this is something we could call a prepared action. If you ever wanted to say, like the night before, I spend some time prepping some traps.
Promising.
Yeah.
What's my check?
Difficulty of you've never caught anything before, and you're 8, so high. To catch an animal in one of your traps, it's going to be a difficulty of 12.
Well, I did not meet it. I rolled a 3.
Jamie gets another token.
Oh,
With a 3, you in fact, what kind of trap is it? Like, describe it to me.
it's like a snare that I made with some string that I found. I don't even think it's even secured properly.
Okay, so what
She
happens
just
is like,
makes me setting traps.
with a 3 out of 12, you go out to check it, and you don't quite remember where it is. And there's definitely a moment of like, I think it's over. Whoa! And you caught yourself.
Hey, well, I keep catching something, so she's gonna take it as a victory.
Okay, it counts. It counts.
It's working. Yay!
Yeah.
But you can head off to the library. That's definitely doable. Where's everybody else at?
Shelly, gonna be working in the reptile shop on Saturday.
Okay.
It's always a really busy day, and Randy, like, she hates working on Saturdays because she sees people she goes to school with, but Randy needs help,
Okay,
and she can make some money.
that's fair. What does Randy usually have you doing?
Mostly cleaning cages. He learned his lesson about having me at the register.
Oh, real quick, before I forget, for anyone who's listening that it helps them, I did add, it's new and I don't know if it's going to work exactly right, but I added a thing that should be able to add closed captions to the stream if reading is a little more comfortable. Should be over like to the right of the page of the video viewer. But cool, so you're helping with that, feeding the animals. You get to the Gila monster. Does he have a name? Have you ever named it?
He did name it. Hang on. Have it. It does have a name.
It was something really like stereotypical, like Godzilla. I think.
I actually think it might have been Godzilla.
I think it was Godzilla.
I think it was Godzilla.
It is now. So you're overfeeding Godzilla, just like pieces of celery and lettuce. What about you, Trevor?
Trevor. Probably gonna hang out for a while, watch some TV. Thinking a lot about what happened yesterday. And probably is gonna give Miles a call.
Okay. You give Miles a call. You go over and to the phone on the wall. take it down. Give Miles a call. His mom answers. Hello, who's this?
Oh yeah, this is Trevor's Miles there.
Oh, Miles actually left a little while ago. He said something about going to the creek, I believe, or to the mall. I don't remember what you all do. But if you're looking for him, I'll tell him to call you later, Trevor.
Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good, thanks.
You two were out rather late last night. What were you two getting up to? Miles wouldn't tell me.
You know, we went to the movies, and then we hung out at the soda shop. Nothing
All right.
crazy.
As long as you're staying out of trouble.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Well, I'll tell him you called. Be good, dear.
Thanks.
You and Miles have been friends for quite a while, right? That was my assumption.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're pretty good buddies.
I'm pretty sure Joe had said the same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So that puts everyone kind of in different areas, so we'll kind of just circle back around. At the lot. Oh, I forgot Chip. I apologize, Cody. What's Chip's Saturday morning?
So Chip, is a little bit concerned about the nosebleed and the supernatural goings-ons. And he usually spends his Saturdays at the library researching the different models of lollipop sticks. So he can build up his catalog so that he can keep up with his sort of archiving system for the sticks he finds.
Are there full books on that? Or is it slim pickings?
Maybe there's like the records from the
It's the papers. It's the papers
Oh, okay.
from the Sucre Core or whatever they're
Sucre
called.
yeah.
The Sucre Core papers are in the local library.
Okay, cool.
But instead, this time, I want to go look to the library, and I want to go look specifically in the newspapery, and it's really the more tabloidy side of the newspaper collections, because I remember Randy saying something like he had a National Enquirer the other night when I was trying to make my tapes. So I want to do some reading because I want to figure out what's going on.
Do you remember what he referenced in that National Enquirer?
The shapes. It was it was something like it was on Mars for the spaceship shooting. I'm bad at taking
It was a face on
I
Venus.
believe it was
supposedly.
Venus?
Yeah, it was like a crop circle on Venus.
Yeah, that was that shape.
Yeah.
So I want to dig around and get the news, the real news.
The real shit.
So I'm going to the library to do that.
Alright, so you go find the real news. Whatever. Roll brains difficulty of 6.
Brains 6. Okay. I will do that now with my brains dice, and that's not a good number. So I fail. I got a 3.
A 3?
Mm-hmm.
You have what, 1 token? So we can't succeed there.
Yeah.
You have 2 tokens now.
What is this? In what way did I fail? Do I fail to find news? Do I fail to read?
I'm gonna say in this case...
Get how to read.
I'm gonna say in this case, it's not so much that you don't find anything, it's how long it takes you to find it. You go and you pull off a bunch of National Enquirers. It's a rather large stack. It's been around for a while. And you comb through. You do eventually find the one Randy mentioned the other day that mentions a space probe. I believe it was Magellan. Let me double check that. Yeah, Magellan space probe, which NASA sent to Venus early last year. It was going to be one of the first times that a satellite that far out has sent back images to Earth of another planet. The satellite would orbit, and scan the planet, and then send the data back. Strangely, according to NASA, after sending back a few images, the Magellan space probe's orbit seemed to decay, and they lost contact with it. And you that was on the news, so you've heard about a little bit. I feel like Chip is aware enough of what's going on in the news, more than the normal 8-year-old at least.
Probably.
However, this has these weird grainy kind of red and yellow and purple photos of what looks like kind of a half sphere and then this like circle-like shape that's very cloudy. And it says, that's not the music I want. There we go. That was weird. But it says, strange shapes found on Venus. Aliens? Is all it says. You go to find the story in it. There's not a whole lot. It's basically kind of a rambling article about how NASA's hiding the truth of life on other planets. And this is proof these are the foundations of what must have been some superstructure on Venus. And the writer here says that the satellite never crashed. NASA's just hiding that it came back with more than they bargained for, basically.
So is there an image, like, because I remember, so there's an image of the shape, right?
It's hard to make out. Randy seems to say that, and you can see where he's getting that, but it's really kind of hard to confirm. You're a little bit more discerning than Randy, and you're not quite willing to say for sure that's what that is.
Do you have a picture of the shape?
Yes, of a close approximation, at least, I can share with you.
Okay.
Copy image, and I'm going to put it in our Facebook chat for the moment.
Sure.
So our followers can't see it?
I'm going to put it in Joe's window, actually.
Yeah, that works.
Replace him with alien shapes.
Joe is now a sigil.
Where did you go? I downloaded it, but I don't know where it went. And my computer. Let's try that again. Save. But, is there anything else you want to look up in the meantime, Cody, while I get this sorted?
So I'm trying to think through some of the keywords I just landed, right? So I got Venus, I got like the Magellan. I want to just go type some of those into one of the computers at the library.
Okay, so the computer here is definitely like one of those old, like, single unit Macs.
Oh yeah, time. This is past.
So you go to the card catalog, like the computer's digital card catalog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Can y'all all see that
Sitting
now?
on the other side of the room into the best beanbag in the children's section. Just want to throw that out there.
Interesting.
I'm just typing in, Magellan, Venus, nosebleed. That would be
Okay.
hard to make candy sticks.
When you
Well,
type
you know-
in, you find... Well, I'll tell you what, give me another brains roll. Difficulty of 6 again.
3.
Goodness, Cody. Roll another die.
He's
Like
just
just-
a little kid.
Do you have another die?
Hey,
Because
that time.
6. There you go. Was that a different dice?
The same
Oh,
dice.
that one seems to hate you.
I mean, I just roll poorly.
Oh no. Don't take a token since I gave you a reroll.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, with a 6, you do find you find a couple books. First, Nosebleeds pops up pretty easy, and it takes you to this new website called WebMD, and apparently you either have like some awful form of brain parasite or a brain cancer of some sort. According to this WebMD, it's a pretty new site. But there's also some books on medical stuff, and you find that it's probably like a ruptured blood vessel can be caused by stress. More realistically. In regards to Magellan, you find a book on NASA. Like this kind of general, like the history of the organization and some of the things they've done, putting a man on the moon and such. It's mostly pictures and kind of like a National Geographic type of book.
This doesn't seem to be bringing me the real information. The National Enquirer was clearly a better news source. I don't know all this stuff. Now I have a brain parasite.
You can run with the brain parasite bit as you will.
So I'm pretty frustrated with my findings so far.
Jamie, you hear Chip typing furiously, I imagine.
Yeah, I ignore him as hard as I can. And like keep looking through my books about like knots and snares and stuff.
Go ahead and also roll me a brains roll. Difficulty of... That might be a little easier. There's probably a Boy Scout manual somewhere. 4?
Probably.
I got a 7.
Easy enough. You have like the past couple years of Boy Scout manuals. And are going through just working on knots. There's this... You're working on that trucker's hitch. That one's a little difficult. But you do manage to master like a basic snare and a square knot. That might come in handy.
Got a little good swear knot.
So have I seen Jamie present at this?
I'd say if you want to have seen Jamie, you can definitely say that that's a thing you've done.
Okay, I want to begrudgingly approach Jamie and ask if she's ever read the National Enquirer.
The what?
The National Enquirer. I assume I still have it nearby.
Yeah, you brought it with you, I'd say.
I wave.
Why would I read the newspaper? I'm not old.
But this is an exciting newspaper. It has aliens.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, sure. What is it?
I want to explain that I think that my shape, my stick shape, which I'm gonna call it my lollipop shape, not shape.
Your
My lollipop shape is coming from space, and I might have a brain parasite. I'm to the other sleeve. Evidence suggests no.
Oh, well, that's no fun. Jamie only like halfway remembers the lollipop stick thing in the movie theater because she was trying really hard to watch the movie.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm gonna also like pretty interested in aliens, so I guess I will help somehow.
I think we need to try to investigate for signs of aliens in town, and then maybe the aliens can tell me something about my lollipops, or about my lollipop shapes, which I'm really kind of concerned about making the lollipop shapes because putting them out on the ground like that is likely to increase the odds of them getting damaged and fiddling around with them. And I really don't want them to get damaged because I'm trying to keep them for long-term use, and the value actually only appreciates with time. So kind of need to figure this out now.
It's actual garbage that you're talking about. Just that.
You're actual garbage, Jamie.
Your face is actual garbage.
I don't need your
Why
help.
would you
Do
say that?
Do you want to see aliens or not?
I do want to see some aliens.
Then accept that you're garbage, and we'll go look for them together.
I shove him.
You slap him? Did you say?
I want to shove him.
Roll fight. Chip, how are you reacting?
I only fly.
Okay. So fight versus flight.
That's a 20
Chip
on
wants
flight.
to see them aliens.
A 10.
So you both roll impressively, however,
That's between 12 and 20.
Chip has the grace of a dancer. And he slides away skillfully from your shove. It's like you do shove him, but he plies away.
Just imagining Chip being like, "Ah."
I don't know if that was the right word, and I'm expecting Megan to come correct me.
I don't think it is. But so I have managed to avoid
Chassé away. That's it.
harm. So then I basically say like so the aliens are coming from Venus, and they make these weird kind of like maybe they're like crop shapes. I don't know.
There's no crops on Venus. Okay.
The National Enquirer has a lot of really interesting information about that might surprise you.
I don't, but there's like no sunlight because the clouds.
Would an 8-year-old know this?
Smoke? I don't know if your newspaper is really true.
It says National on the cover. It's got to be legitimate. It's from the nation.
The name
It's like the
what?
U.S. government made this.
What?
The author is someone named Michael Bannon?
I don't think that that's what national means.
I think I know how to read. So anyway, so we can go out and look, and I don't know how we're gonna look for it, but if the aliens are from Venus, then we'll figure it out. Maybe we could ask the librarian for help.
Well, that's fine. I need to check out my books anyway. So we go to the circulation desk.
Cool.
Check out my books.
The librarian comes over to the desk. Well, now, you have your books. Jamie, Chip, is it? You two are both here fairly regularly. I assume he knows your names. Chip, Jamie, you're checking out books together?
Yes. No, I'm checking out my books, and he's checking out his fake newspaper.
This is a strategic alliance for important purposes. Do you know anything about the Magellan or Venus?
Oh, that's that satellite that was in the news, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot other than what I saw on TV, but my understanding is that NASA's got some really neat pictures from another planet. I'm really excited to get some photos to put in the library. I wrote a letter to NASA actually to see if we could get some printouts that I can get.
The photos might be dangerous.
Dangerous?
I mean, they might be. I don't know. I don't have any reason to know anything about them. Do you know where we can learn more about aliens?
He thinks there's aliens in his sticks.
My sticks don't have aliens in them. They're
That's what you
pristine
said
collectibles.
before, that they were.
Steve.
Is there anywhere in town we could learn more about aliens or about this? I waved the National Enquirer.
Oh, you don't want to be reading that, young man. That's well, it's rather
Groundbreaking journalism?
exaggerated. What's in
Where-
there is often the National Enquirer tends to write very exaggerated bits of news. Very
I'm pretty sure national means that it's legitimate.
well, I mean, it could, but like the basketball team doesn't work for the United States of America.
I don't like sports, sir.
But it okay, but yeah, these people don't work for the government or anything, Chip. They just call it that.
Told you.
I'm gonna have to read more National Enquirer to decide whether or not that seems like a trustworthy interpretation.
I suppose there's
but,
nothing wrong with letting kids decide what's true and not true for themselves. Have
Is
fun,
there-
young man.
Okay, you don't know anything about where I could learn more about aliens in town?
Well, I suppose we have books on aliens here.
I've seen your books.
We have one by this young man by the name of Dr. Tyson, I think it is. I could show you that, though it's a bit perhaps above your reading level. No offense, Chip. I know you're a very good reader for your age.
I read the 13th grade level.
That's not even a real grade.
Of course.
What the AR test said.
Those tests are rigged.
It's okay, Mr.
feel like-
Librarian.
I feel like at this
Sir.
point Chip points to the wall and there's like the top AR scorers and there's just like 15 photos of him just
They're rigged.
Did Chip win the reading challenge, the summer reading challenge at the library?
he's never not been in the pizza party.
They call it the Chip Skylark Reading Challenge now.
Only you
Because no one has ever been able to beat you.
My chapter books and me.
Yes.
Goodness.
Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Librarian, sir, but I think I have some other ideas about how I can do my research. You were very helpful, though.
You're very welcome, Chip. What about you, Jamie? What do you got?
I've got the Boy Scout manual. I got a book about knots with a bunch of diagrams, and I have a book on traps. And I think I have another book on like pocket knife tricks or something. Like
Pocket knife
80
tricks?
things that you can do with a pocket knife in the woods.
You're turning into quite the survivalist, Jamie. Good for you.
Yep. I'm gonna fight these aliens. It's gonna be great.
You're gonna fight 8. Look, just don't hurt anybody with a pocket knife and we're fine. He checks out the books for you.
I mean, that's half the fun.
We're going to attempt to be diplomatic at first.
Aren't we?
Certainly.
My knife is named diplomacy.
Well, that's good.
Don't tell me
at
that.
least. Well, I always recommend diplomacy as the first option.
Yep. And then I stab them with my knife.
Maybe not that.
You can just, okay, you don't mean you actually stabbed the librarian. Okay.
That's what I thought you meant for a second. I was like, where does Jamie have a knife? What?
In my pocket where you keep pocket knives, Casey, obviously.
She's a little terror.
It's the
But no,
90s.
I
A
don't
kid
wanna
could
stab
have a
the
pocket knife. That's fair.
Like,
Um,
I don't
Are we
even
done with
think.
the librarian?
I'm sorry?
Are we done with the librarian?
Yeah, I think the last thing he says, look, I've got to get back to work, but if you really want to know more about space and aliens, maybe go back to the school and ask the astronomy professor, our teacher. They're not called professors in high school. Ask one of the science teachers. Maybe they can tell you something.
Okay, we should go to the school.
Okay, sure. I don't think Jamie
It's
actually
Saturday.
knows the diplomacy.
On the way to the school, though, I want to check the like bulletin board at the library. You know, the board where all
Yeah.
the public notices and or just random stuff gets stuck up on public
Yeah, it's
public
got like
libraries.
Harry Potter book night. Yeah, about aliens. There is
Anything with aliens on it.
There is meeting Tuesday night. There is the high school has a True Believers Club, and it's literally just the X-Files poster that they've put in like newspaper clippings on to say the Sci-Fi Club, all believer or true believers welcome in room 405.
I take that, and then I tell Jamie that we need to go to the school. No. Are teachers in school on Saturdays?
I was
Where
about
else
to
do they
say, it's Saturday.
I don't know. I mean, they gotta be, right? They live there.
I think Chip and Jamie are agreed that teachers live in school, so we're gonna go to school.
Cool. We'll come back to Jamie and Chip as they take their bikes and head to school on a Saturday. Completely normal. Trevor, Shelley?
Okay, I wanted to, after failing to meet up with Miles, I feel like I hang out at the reptile shop a lot, so I probably know that she works there on the weekends.
Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna go.
All right.
Take my bike to the mall.
Cool. And we'll come back to that scene. We have you playing for an hour, so let's take our 5-minute break. Let's actually call it 7 because we always go over when I say 5 anyways. So let's be back at 8:11. And we'll get back to it. In the meantime, everyone else, we're going to take a break, do whatever we need to do, and we will be right back. So stick around. We'll see you in about 7 minutes. Thanks. And we're back, everybody. Had to go make a margarita. Does anyone know, does sweet and sour mix go bad?
Anything can go bad, I think. I don't think we're live anymore.
Nah.
No, we are.
Nah, it doesn't go bad.
Showing up?
Sure.
It's like,
I did
Just
that.
too late.
Yep.
I think anything can go bad.
Yeah. I was experimenting with the ads because that's a thing I can do now.
There's
so-
sugar in it, so
I think it's all right. I think we're
probably all right.
fine. I
Yeah,
made
if it tastes weird or smells weird,
Is that-
don't eat it.
I made some homemade simple syrups, which is like the best thing I've ever done because it makes margaritas and stuff way better. I made blackberry and I made strawberry, and it's amazing.
yeah, I love making simple syrup.
So,
It's also so easy.
Yeah,
You make
I can say.
cranberries. That's what.
Where are you trying to go, baby?
cranberry is really good.
We have a bag of frozen cranberries in the freezer for some reason. I don't know why.
because they good.
Of all the frozen turkey stock in the freezer.
Yeah, I guess they're frozen because they're in the freezer, but I don't know why I have a bag of cranberries.
Oh well. But anyways, we were at the mall
Yes.
where you guys were up to
Jump the
stuff.
ship.
You go and catch Shelly at work.
Yeah.
Shelly, what are you up to when Trevor gets there? It's been a few hours since feeding Godzilla.
I was probably taking a look at the newest shipment we got in the back.
Like shipment of animals?
Yep,
Cool.
some new geckos.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like Trevor comes to the back and if you like a couple of them have gotten away and there's like one on your face and you're like no. Cool.
Ah, gecko. Oh god. Oh. Hey.
You got a little
hey,
something there.
Trevor. Yeah. Can you? God, they're really sticky. It's true what they say about their feet or whatever. They're like, they feel weird. Here, feel them.
Yeah, here, let me help you with that. they would be
Thanks.
pleased with.
There's like one stuck
stuff.
on my cast that I can't get off. Because it's like little feet are like.
This is so cute. Side note.
I guess I'll just. You can hang out there.
I wish
What-
we were
what's
popular
up?
enough for fan art.
Yeah, so yesterday was weird.
Yeah.
The kid and whatever.
Yeah, what's up with that kid? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what that was all about. Like,
There's actually when Miles and I went to the soda fountain, this lady came up to us and she was real interested in him. Wanted to talk to all of us.
well, you know, there's some weird stuff that goes on in town. Like, have you seen those pink bees? That's not natural.
Yeah, they're kind of cool, but definitely weird.
Yeah.
Her card,
like-
said she was an FBI agent.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe he's like a government experiment. And they've been like tracking him his whole life, and like now they're activating him. He's like a sleeper cell, and like they've had to come back and like collect him.
Normally, I'd say no way, but seeing as how yesterday was so weird, I don't know. Anyway, I tried calling Miles so we could call her, but he's not around. So I
I
thought,
don't know, but like,
What try
do you
you?
think that's safe?
I don't know. I thought if we go, should we bring Randy?
Oh, Randy did say something about what that like symbol. Remember?
I feel weird bringing the kid, even though she asked for him. But I also feel weird going by ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe should we just start by like asking Randy about the weird shape?
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
Randy!
Randy, now hold on. He comes to the door. He's got a box that he was working on with some rabbits in it. He's got like 3 rabbits in a box. What's wrong, Shelly?
Aw.
Oh, hey, Trevor. Nice to see you again.
What's up, Mr.
Remember Chip from yesterday?
Yeah, that was that kind of odd little boy, yeah?
You said
Yeah,
something
he's-
about the symbol. What do you mean about that?
Oh, with that old National Enquirer rag. Yeah, supposedly, Mr. Bennett in the National Enquirer, he says that NASA is hiding something with that satellite they sent up there. That it didn't actually go missing. That it found proof of aliens, and the NASA's hiding it, you see. And supposedly they found some alien buildings up there, and the shape, it looked a little like that to me. I don't know. That thing.
Maybe Chip's an alien.
Who's an alien now? What's going on?
I don't know. It's okay. And I kind of pulled Charlie aside and like, what do you think? Is Randy trustworthy? Do you think we should tell him?
It's the coolest adult I've ever met.
He's scritching one of the bunnies between the ears.
Ooh, buddy.
I'm gonna feed that bunny to a snake.
No, they have mammals too in the pet shop.
They have a few, yeah.
Okay, Randy, here's the deal. We have a meeting, and I need you to take us.
A meeting with who now?
There's I don't know. We don't know, but like, here you tell him, Trevor.
Her name was Agent Quinn. Real interested in the weird kid.
Oh, Agent, Miss Kyun, yeah, that nice lady, yeah, he was in here yesterday with the suit.
That's right.
She
She was
ordered
in here
two
today.
birds of paradise. I had them come in with today's shipment. They're actually right over there. Are you taking her the birds, Shelly? Is that what's going on?
Yep, uh-huh.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, they're right here. And he goes out and he grabs two birds of paradise, like little green birds with yellow and red in their faces and kind of pinkish colored beaks. They're no bigger than like that. Little tiny parakeet-looking birds.
You wanna come with us, Randy?
Well, I suppose she already paid for the birds, but I can come with you. Yeah. If you want to ride, you know where you're meeting her yet.
Guess I
We
should
have to call her.
Yeah, can call her.
Oh, well, you can use the phone up the front if you need to.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, unless she's gonna even and I Trevor. Then she won't have her own house numbers. Just in case, we gotta be careful.
Yeah, good idea. Alright, I'm gonna go call her.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna pick up the other line.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Wait, we should have a code word. If you feel like you need a distraction or something.
I mean, she's already expecting us to call her.
Yeah, but like, if it gets weird and I don't know, you need to like get off the phone quickly or something. Like, say,
Godzilla?
yeah, say Godzilla.
Okay. Alright, I dial her up.
So you call the number on the card. And it rings for a moment. Eventually you hear on the other end, well, it's about time you called. I've been waiting.
Yeah, hey, cool. We have your birds? Where do you want to meet?
Oh, yes, the birds.
This is Trevor, by the way.
Yes, I know. Thank you. By the fact that you're at the pet store, I assume you're bringing the girl with you.
Yeah, for the bird delivery.
And will you be bringing the little boy bird as well?
Nope, no boy birds, just these two green birds.
Well, that doesn't quite help me as much as I hoped, but perhaps we can discuss. That's fine.
Yeah. So where do we meet?
You're more familiar with this town than I am. Where's somewhere discreet where we can have a conversation about birds?
There's always the Devil's Fork.
Is that sculpture by the creek outside near the edge of town? Yes?
Yeah, I kind of think that sculpture's dumb. The actual creek is more cool.
I don't care about this. That will be fine.
Yeah, cool. Whatever. Alright, so we'll meet there.
Good. 8 o'clock.
What?
Don't be late.
Oh.
Click.
Cool. Oh my god. Shelly! I hang
Oh
up.
my God.
Run to the bag. She's kind of mean.
Yeah, how did she know it was you?
She knew it was me, and she knew it was here.
She's watching us.
Yeah, there's no way we're bringing the kid. We don't know her.
No.
We don't know what's up.
Yeah. But
Alright,
I mean-
so I guess we get Randy to drive us to Devil's Fork.
do you think we should bring any weapons? Do you have a knife? Wait,
No?
I have I have the one that I usually got my birds with. Let me go grab it.
What? I didn't want to know that.
Well, like it's look, it's not weird. It's just like it's not like I do it for fun. So you gotta get the guts out, otherwise they rot.
Oh, Shelly. I mean, I feel, didn't Randy, like, do time in the clink? I feel pretty okay if you come with us.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does have that one tattoo. Okay, let's do it, Randy. I'll tell him to fire up the Thunderbird.
Okay.
Randy!
I'm getting stuff together, Shelly. I'll be there in just a moment. When you want to go meet this lady now?
At 8, we're going to the Devil's Fork. She's a really weird lady.
Well, that
We're
does
to
seem,
sign up for close for lunch.
Why aren't we just taking the birds to her house? That'd be normal.
She wanted to meet there. I don't know.
Customer's always right, I suppose. All right. Well, we'll go out to the car. We'll be there. I'll be there in just a minute. We'll get ready to go. We're gonna take one other delivery on the way. And he comes out with a large tortoise. I gotta take this to a customer as well.
Oh, nice.
I want to hold the tortoise while we're in the car.
All right. Roll brawn, difficulty of 5, or just 3 actually. It's just a tortoise, but it's a big tortoise, and he hands it to you.
Got a 4.
All right. It's heavy, but oh goodness.
I try and play it off like it's not heavy.
All right. Well, you just
Fine.
keep a good hold on Franklin there, and we'll take him on the way. Which leads us back to the school. You two have arrived. Are you going to your school, or to the middle school, or the high school?
I learned whatever school had the astronomy teacher. I was told to go find.
Yeah, so that there's like a wing for each subject. You get to the school, and unfortunately, it's locked at the front door.
Why is this happening? Where are all the teachers? I thought they were supposed to be here.
I don't know. I've never been to school before on a Saturday, so I guess I didn't really know. So I want to just generally inspect. I want to see if I can find anybody around, or maybe a way in.
Yeah.
I want to do a general inspection of territory.
I think that's a
Break in the
brains-
school?
I think that's
Naughty
brains
children.
difficulty of just 4, I think.
What roll was that again? I didn't hear.
Brains difficulty of 4.
11.
Easy enough. You are a master of getting someone's attention when you need to, for better or worse. And you go around and you start knocking on the teachers' doors. Maybe someone's here at least preparing for class.
You mean their apartments?
Yeah, their homes, where they belong. So eventually, you go knock, knock, knock. A science teacher you've seen before because he came around freaking out when Shelly broke her arm the other day. Mr. Kinney comes to the door. Yes, how can I? Oh, you're that boy from the other day when Miss Shelly. Oh, yes. How? What are you doing here?
I'm trying to learn about aliens and maybe brain parasites.
Well, aliens, I can't. You should talk with Mr. Burton, but brain parasites, I can. What kind of brain parasite?
Alien
Kind that
brain
cause
parasites?
maybe alien brain parasites that is yet to be confirmed.
Well, that would be very impressive to say the least. But if you're curious about aliens, I suppose you could talk with Mr. Burton, he's 2 doors down. I can see if he's here for you.
Yes.
That would be ideal.
All right, well, come on in, come on in. I'm here for a little while anyways. I'm waiting for a delivery.
Are you getting a pizza?
No, not quite. Though
So
I
the
should order a pizza. That's not a bad idea. Go 2 doors down and knock. You're looking for Mr. Burton. In the meantime, I think I may order a pizza, actually.
Can I have some?
I want cheese.
Young man, roll charm for me. Difficulty of 4. Just 4.
Got some news for you. I'm not very charming. But I'm gonna use a token, and I got a 4.
Why do I feel like kids have advantage when trying
They
to.
get a +1 naturally.
Oh, that's it. They get
Yeah.
a +1. I
But
was like,
you're
there's
too
something
weird
when they
and
try and
like
charm.
children.
Yeah, +1 doesn't do you much good when you're a D4.
Eh,
Well,
Fair enough.
young man, I suppose if you like pineapple, then I can help you out.
I feel like Chip does like pineapple. Could you ask for anchovies too?
Pineapple
I
and anchovies.
would get along.
I don't know if I would go that far. Can you show us to Mr. Burton?
Yes, 2 doors down to the left there.
Thank you. Please let us know when the pizza arrives.
Will do, young man. So you go 2 doors down and knock.
Amy was just standing there the whole time, rolling her eyes because no one looked at her.
Oh,
You can play with the anchovies if you don't want to eat them.
I just throw them at you.
Don't
Gross.
do that. I continue knocking.
You like them so much, why don't you eat them?
but you dadgummit, chat. You go a couple doors down and knock on the door, and comes to the door is a older, kind of cheerful looking man in a like a black sweater with like purple and orange and green zigzaggy stripes going across it.
Are you the alien guy?
Well, I'm the space guy.
Well, the aliens live in space, right?
Don't we all?
No, I live.
Come in. How can I help you?
We want to find the aliens.
We'd like to know more about aliens.
Well, I'd love to find aliens too. What do you want to know exactly? You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Do you know anything about aliens that might live on Venus, or that might know anything about the Magellan, or about this? I weighed the National Enquirer.
Or brain parasites. He's got amazing brain parasites too.
Also shapes.
Well,
Any shape?
Alien shapes.
he takes the National Enquirer and starts flipping through, as he's kind of finding what he's looking for, what you're showing him. Well, I'd certainly love to find aliens. Unfortunately, no one ever has. And if we ever do, it's probably not in our solar system that we'll find them.
Why do you say that?
Well, all other planets in the solar system don't really support life.
How do you know?
Well,
You can't have crops on Venus.
we've taken pictures and checked temperatures, and I mean, you can see them through a telescope. There's no water or trees or anything that suggests life. But oh, I see you're looking at this article. Yes, aliens on Venus. Well, young man, that is, while I, as a scientist, can't say it's impossible, I can say it's highly unlikely.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I mean, if you're willing to test it, there's always a chance, I suppose, but
How could we test it? Also, do you know anything about, like, what an alien might look like, or how one could find one if there was one in Devil's Fork?
well, most scientists who study space believe that aliens would be hard to describe what they look like because they'd be so different that we don't really have a point of comparison. We're what you'd call carbon-based life forms, whereas an alien could be a hydrogen-based life form, or neon. Could be anything, really. So fundamentally different from us that we don't have a point of comparison. As far as brain parasites, that could, I suppose, if an alien was an extraterrestrial life form, was of the right size and biological makeup, that is a thing that could happen. As far as aliens being here in Devil's Fork, I highly doubt it, but if you find one, please make sure I am the first to know, because I'd love to see that.
I'm not going to make any promises, but I will alert you.
Well, I very much appreciate that, young man. Now, as for this magazine, I wouldn't put much stock in what you read here, young man, young lady. This is, not what you'd call an educational text.
I've been hearing a lot about that so far today, but it's answered a lot of questions that I had that you haven't answered yet. So I'm gonna keep an open mind.
That weird shapes that you did.
Yeah. What about shapes? And I flip the National Enquirer over backwards and start drawing it.
It's like a chalkboard.
You're drawing the shape? Oh boy.
Cool. So as you start doing that, roll grit for me, difficulty of 6.
I've been found my grit dice. 6.
So you succeed as you start
I
to
do.
draw.
Yeah.
As you start to draw one line after the other, your vision starts to tunnel again, but this time you actually reach up and slap yourself. And it kind of draws your focus back to yourself. As you do, the older teacher, "Oh, my young man, don't do that." What? As you meticulously, Jamie, you see he's looking around the room. What in the world? As some of the smaller doodads on his desk and a couple of the books in the room have begun to slightly float. Chip has a slight trickle of blood running down his lip from his left nostril.
You got a thing on your face?
I'm in the zone right now.
Okay.
As you complete this design, what happens, Chip? What other phenomena other than things floating occurs?
The walls ooze green slime.
Yeah, okay. So Chip actually says the walls will ooze green slime, and as that last M leaves the tip of his tongue, you see slight where the ceiling connects to the wall, just a little bit of green moisture collecting.
What?
Gross.
Chip is an alien.
He's definitely an alien.
I throw an eraser at him.
As you do, roll brawn for me, Jamie.
I don't remember which dice that is. I got a 9.
A 9, easy enough. So you chuck the eraser, and it distracts you, and you drop the pencil, Chip, not being completely tunnel vision, and crack, 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 crack. A bunch of small little glass things, including a little hourglass, and all the books fall back, some of them breaking. And you look and the green moisture is gone. Maybe you were seeing things in that regard.
I feel like I'm snapped out of
What
that.
what just happened? Am I seeing things? Young man, what is that what is that? Some doodle. Some
I
geometry?
think it's an alien doodle.
Roll charm, difficulty of 5.
Oh, that's possible. 4.
You have 3 tokens.
No, I don't. I spent them.
Oh, you have 2. I have you had more.
0.
I have you had 2.
I just got one, I promise.
Alright.
The first one that I've gotten. Or, well,
You
not
just
the first. Yeah, I used one, like the 6 I got earlier, I used a token. Sometimes I just factor the tokens in before I, like, say the
Okay.
number I've got.
Make sure, let's try to make sure we're on the same page with that, because I had you had 2 left.
Okay,
That's
well,
fine, you're at 1 now.
yes.
I don't know what to think about that, young man. That seems unlikely, but... You're not trying to prank me, are you? Are there cameras here? Did Higginbotham put you up to this?
I don't like pranks.
Well, I'll tell you what. Leave that doodle with me, and I'll do some reading, and maybe I can get back to you. How about that?
I suppose that would be okay.
Wonderful. Thank you. He takes it, folds it into a tight little square, and puts it in his coat pocket. Thank you. Now, it appears I have some cleaning to do. If you would be so kind as to be on your way.
I need to go check to see if Mr. Kinney's got a pizza for me.
Then we could have some pizza.
You go do that. Thank you. And he ushers you out the door. About this time, Shelly, Trevor, and Randy are coming down the hallway. Trevor hauling a large tortoise, which is being delivered to Mr. Kinney.
Figure that was the delivery he was waiting for.
That's not a pizza.
Nah, this is, man, as a pizza guy turns the corner. Sardines, ham, and pineapple. Who's this for? Cool. That'll be $7.50. As he hands you the pizza.
I point at the teacher.
You take the... Okay, so you take the pizza. Cool. He goes over.
And the turtle arrived at the same time. Suspicious indeed.
Well timed. It's almost like there's a narrative happening or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are here.
Yeah. As you all turn towards the classroom, you hear Mr. Kinney. Now, I'm not paying for a pizza if there's not a pizza to pay for. Oh, young man, you have the... Give me that.
Can I have a piece?
Here, he gives you 1 piece. It's ham, pineapple, and sardine.
I started eating it.
I'm pretty sure sardines are not the same thing as anchovies, but I guess I don't know that much about it.
Oh,
Michelle,
anchovies,
we're
that's what
learning
I
about
meant.
aliens.
I'm sorry?
I said, Miss Shelley, we're learning about aliens.
Yeah, we asked the science teacher. He said that he could look at the shapes.
Aliens? Like the ones from the
Like from the
newspaper?
movie? Yeah.
From the movie?
No, like the news, like the ones that Mr. Randy showed me.
What do you mean?
From the National Enquirer.
Oh. Yeah.
We're pretty sure that the alien had something to to do with my shapes and my brain parasite.
What?
Brain parasite.
Brain parasite?
He said the internet told him he had a brain parasite that was from aliens.
Look at my nose. The bleeding.
Oh yeah, and there is a bit of caked blood going down his nostril to his lip.
Symptom of brain parasites and some other things, but it's definitely got to be the parasites, and then the aliens also because of the magazine. I mean the newspaper.
Well, I'm pretty sure your nosebleed is probably just. I don't think you have a brain parasite, dude.
Are you a doctor, Trevor?
I'm not, but gotten a nosebleed before. It just kind of happens sometimes.
The website I got this information from was called WebMD, so I think it probably knows a little bit more about this than you. WebMD, MD for medical doctor. Medical doctor. It's just like the National Enquirer. National means that it's from the government, so it's official. WebMD, it's from a doctor, it's official. Okay.
I think that people lie on the internet sometimes, though. So what if it's a fake doctor?
Why would anyone lie on the internet?
No.
Why indeed?
Anyway, are you here to learn about aliens too, or just that turtle? Is that turtle an alien?
No, the tortoise is a class pet.
No, the turtle's a dinosaur. Dinosaurs are kind of like aliens, right, Randy?
Yeah, tortoises, they're very close to dinosaurs, they evolved from them. Tortoises used to be way bigger and have real long necks, you see. Mr. Randy, that's not quite. Just shut up, man. I'm trying to sound cool for the kids.
Yeah, the birds are the aliens. No. The birds are the dinosaurs. And dinosaurs are not aliens because they live on the planet.
No, dinosaurs are aliens because they came here on a meteor that hit the Earth, and then the
They died on the meteor. The meteor was from space, and it made the dinosaurs die.
No, it brought the dinosaurs here. And there were little animals on the meteor, and then they evolved into dinosaurs. There could be more than one meteor, Jamie.
Oh, Clefairy came on the meteor. The dinosaurs were already here.
You all have been watching way too much Pokemon.
Well,
But anyway.
anyways, okay, so I mean, I know like we're not supposed to believe them and stuff, like it's for kids, but like just between all of us, like aliens are totally real, right?
Miss Belly, I knew that you would believe me.
Are you an alien, Chip?
No, just the brain parasite, not the rest of me.
What if the aliens are controlling your
I
brain?
don't know, that's pretty happening to me, kid.
That is something to be considered.
Young man, if you think you have a parasite, perhaps you should see a doctor.
I did on the
You
internet.
didn't tell it. It's the web doctor.
Fair enough.
Doctor Web.
Spiders could be doctors.
Don't be foolish.
You
There
said
was an
even the
internet
web
doctor.
browser and the spiders live in the web.
Well, anyways, now I think we best be going. Here's your tortoise, Mr. Kenny. I'll put it right over here for you. And he puts it down near the front. It immediately starts to go for the door, and Randy just picks it up and like turns it the other direction as it starts walking to the desk.
Good.
Now you're gonna want to put a habitat for that somewhere here in the room. I'll send you an email. I got a Hotmail email now. I can send you some instructions that way. If you have an email address. And he's talking. All right, now kids, are we gonna go take these birds next? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they alive birds?
Can we come too? I want to talk to Miss Shelley more about why aliens are real.
I don't see why not. The more the merrier. We got room in the car. Yeah, we're gonna take these birds to a nice lady who bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming. Can I have another piece of pizza, Mr. Kinney, to go?
Sure, just take what you want.
Oh, can I
think
have
it-
pizza too?
It's just gonna eat it by myself anyways.
I just run over and like grab a couple slices of pizza and hand them to Trevor.
Oh. Thanks.
You can share some with the turtle if you want, Mr. McKinney, and then you don't have to eat it alone. I say as I walk out.
It's a tortoise.
Tortoises hate
Madeline,
pizza.
what kind of tortoise would make sense as a pet?
I mean, like, never. I don't know.
I don't know. I just you know
They're
animals.
just normal tortoises.
Just a regular
Just a
tortoise.
regular tortoise.
Yeah.
The
Like fox turtle.
what are the big ones? Aren't they like the
Like
There's
fox
someone around
turtle.
here who has an African something tortoise as a pet. I actually wrote a news story about it because it ran away.
yeah, those are the ones that get really big. I should know this.
Hey,
but,
Fox turtles are very common pet,
Yeah.
and they're tortoises. They're just kind of small.
But you head back to the car, and Randy and you all take off. The car is now rather packed, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
You head off and park. It's kind of one of those like city like parking lots that's just big enough for like 4 or 5 cars, with the railroad ties kind of blocking in the parking spots, and like the sign that says like historic Devil's Fork natural wildlife zone or something like that. Well, here we are. I don't see any other cars here though.
I guess I'll go look. You guys should stay in the car, I guess.
Well, all right. Here's the birds, Trevor. She already paid, so just give her the animal and we can leave.
Alright.
Where you
Shelly,
going, Trevor?
wanna come with?
Sure, I'll keep a lookout for you.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, so I'll head out to the fork.
Okay. Where the park starts, because it is a forked creek, and
Yeah.
not far. It's kind of like nice grass and trees, leading to a metal bridge, like a metal bridge with wood planks going across and kind of a wide arch towards the central part of the park, which has the sculpture.
Alright.
There are some swings, and in one of the swings, this time in a black suit with black tie and white shirt, is Emily Kyun. Just kind of leaning into one of the swings. Well, took you a while to get here. It's 8:05.
Yeah, whatever. So what's your deal, lady?
You know, we're on a timeline.
Well, we said 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Okay.
No. It's 8:05. Anyways. Your friend. The boy. Chip. Have you noticed anything odd with him? Does he seem strange? In any way?
He's a weird kid, but kids are weird.
I mean, Trevor's weird.
Yeah, but not
No,
that
weird,
kind
you're
of weird,
weird.
is it?
You're weird. You don't like dead birds. Who doesn't like dead birds? God,
Who does like dead birds?
everybody.
Oh, no.
They're cool.
I like live
Yeah.
birds.
Those are the normal kinds of weird. All teenagers are weird in some way or another. As are people. But he's not that kind of weird, is he? He's a different kind of weird.
How so?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll charm, difficulty of 7.
Ow, no, it's a 3.
You have 2 tokens. Do you
I
want
do
to
have 2
lessen?
tokens, but actually now I have 3, but it still won't get me there. So I'm gonna save them.
Okay. Do you wanna get closer? You don't have to. I'm just presenting your
No,
options.
I'm gonna hang on to them.
Okay. Listen. I know more than you think I know. Definitely more than you want me to know. And I have ways of finding things out. Trevor. I noticed your friend Miles isn't here. Wonder where he could be. Or Shelley. Your father-in-law has a wonderful shop. I see you brought my birds.
Oh,
as
that's
well.
not my father. That's just your Randy.
Anyways. If the boy is not strange in any way, perhaps you can at least tell me where he is.
Oh, he's probably home, like, sleeping or something.
What do you want with him? He's just a kid.
I think you and I both know. She starts to get very close. Both know that that's not
Back away.
quite the case. But somehow, the young man has stumbled into something a little more strange than you would find in, I guess we can call this place a town, like this. And the people I work with, well, we specialize in the strange, the weird. And we like to know what's out there. So why don't you tell me what you've seen? Tell me what you know. And tell me where he is. And I'm gonna need a grit roll from Trevor, difficulty 5.
Red roll. Oh boy. That's a 7.
You manage to, she's very close and her eyes are piercing.
Oh,
And as
God.
you catch her gaze, you feel almost a sense of vertigo. Like looking down off something very high. There's a sense of, there's a certain level of suspense that comes from just talking with this strange woman. But you manage to collect yourself and shake it off.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but 1, you didn't really answer my question. 2, I don't know you, and 3, I don't really like you, so I don't see why I should help you.
Honesty's a good quality, Trevor. It'll serve you
Just
well.
saying.
I don't see the point in pushing. You don't seem to be a threat right now at the very least. And there are other things in this town I need to look into. Keep a hold of my card. If something comes up, you give me a call. Actually, here. She takes out a little black box with a belt clip on it and a couple buttons. Throws it to you.
Is this like an 80s cell phone?
It's
Is
a
that what I'm
beeper.
looking at? What is this?
It's a beeper. Press
Okay.
the middle button. And I'll know you want to talk.
Fine. Here's your birds.
She takes the birds. Such exotic birds to have landed in a small town like this. I do wonder what else could have landed in Devil's Fork. And where it might be now. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh my gosh, why would she tell us that?
Dun, dun, dun.
What else could have landed? And what
Oh
she
my
said?
god.
A lot of tokens.
I do not have very many tokens.
Good job, guys. I feel like the game is picking up steam 3 games in.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in this game, know that it might take a little while to pick up steam, though that might also just be that this is the first more than a one-shot of this game that I've run. So I don't know if
Right.
it's me yet, or if it's just the way this game kind of functions. We'll see more as we go. How's everyone feeling right now? I feel like that's part of kind of what we need to do, considering this is kind of a play test,
Yeah.
a learning experience where we're kind of learning the game for the audience. How's everyone feeling with it so far?
Seems pretty exciting.
Yeah. I know, Cody, we talked. This is actually a good kind of learning moment, by the way. And I like to share these kind of things, and I'll probably talk about it on an episode of Cover to Cover. After last game, I kind of felt like we lost some steam at the end. And I wasn't sure if it was that people were just tired because it was a little later than it what usually was. We ran long. Or if something about the game wasn't working. So I reached out to everyone, and we talked. And Cody and I talked about... do you mind if I share a little bit, Cody? Is that okay?
Go ahead. I don't think I said anything incriminating.
No, basically, Cody just told me he told me he didn't really care for that I kind of took over his character with the sigil stuff. And he was like, so I don't know who's running what at what time. And it's good he told me that because we worked it out. We now know how we want to do that in a way that's fun for everybody. So that's just a good chance to say, like, talk with players. And if you have something that's not fun about a game, let the other people know so it can be fixed. And it's good to check in.
Yeah.
But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I think we're about halfway through. I think, and then we're gonna move on. I think we're gonna do a one shot next, maybe 2 1-shots before we move on to something long form again. I think the next long form one will be Masks: A New Generation. Not 100% sure yet, but we will see.
Dante!
Was that Dante?
Dante!
No, it was Bosco.
It was Bosco.
He's
Close enough. No dogs got treats tonight, but there were people in the chat long enough that they can give treats next Friday when they tune in again. We have lots of pets that need treats. I need to make a roster. I can make a little animated thing that goes across the side of the screen. I'll do that later.
Oh yeah.
Do you want pictures? I could send pictures.
We'll tweet the pictures or put them on Instagram or something for people to know who they're giving
Okay.
treats to. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you did, we actually had quite a decent little audience tonight. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoy this kind of stuff, I also do like talk show type content where we talk about tabletop gaming on a show called Cover to Cover. We do read-throughs of game. I'm going to be reading through Swords Fall Summit of Kings soon, as well as a game called Neon Caster, which is kind of like a weird, like Adventure Time meets Blade Runner type of game. That's a weird description, but that's what it is. From my first glance at it, we're going to be looking at a Steven Universe inspired game called Fusions, which I'm also going to have on the stream at some point.
I'll be playing that.
Yeah, Megan wants to play Fusions. So for Steven Universe fans, if you're interested in playing in that game, let me know. And you can come up with a gem Sona. That's what the book calls them. So I'm going with it.
Okay.
That's what they're called.
Yep. So that's a thing we can do. But yeah, if you enjoyed yourself, hit subscribe or follow or whatever it is. If you subscribe and you have Amazon Prime, it's free, so do that. And help me make money so we can do other cool things on the channel. Eventually, I'd like to start paying these people. Would be a goal to reach. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. That's the end of this stream. Have a good weekend. Be good. And of course, play more games.